Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna start over right here. All right, lights, camera, action. What's good with it, y'all? This your boy Red with the Media Perspective TV. Right now, man, we tapped in with one of Greenville's finest barbers in the world, man.
Shit town in the building.
Shertown Barbershop. How you come up with that name, man?
Man, I don't even know, me and my partner Lex, we just were thinking like what's something that stand out, and we around ECU area. So we tried to think of something that got more to do with the shears
Okay.
than
Kind of
more
like
so the clippers.
right, kind of like a pirate thing.
Yeah, so we wanted to everybody, not to be funny, I'm black, so I cut black hair, but we want to incorporate the shears too, which is Caucasian straight hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So kind of like all ethnicities hair.
Right. That's where the shear town came from, the shear part. Cause we want, straight hair, you gotta use shears.
Right.
You feel me? So yeah, that's where it came from, man. Me and my partner Lex came up with that.
Okay, that's what's up. So right now, man, I want you to give the people a little bit about yourself, man. Tell them what's your name, where you from, kind of how you grew up, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they call me Kevin, man. A lot of people around call me Keiko, Kevin the Barber, whatever. I grew up right from Greenville, right here.
Okay.
Right here from Greenville. Went to high school here, middle school, all that. Got a barber shop right here on 14th Street, 14th and Myrtle. It's called Shit Town. And you said how I grew up around here?
Yeah, like how like what was it like for you growing up?
Man, I had a little attitude problem, and I was hard headed at first. So try and error. Went to prison.
Yeah.
I shot. Lessons learned. So I took that and ran with it.
Okay. So hold on. You jumping right in because I was gonna jump into that. I was gonna ask you about because we here to educate the youth, and we here to educate,
right,
and we here to motivate and let people know that you could be in the street and adapt from the streets into having your own. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people that's really like knee deep in the streets, they don't get that. You could go to prison, get shot, either die, or that's what come with the streets, right? But they don't understand that if I don't change, one of those three things is gonna come. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what I see from that, right? A lot of people don't want to change their friends. And that man ain't no good for you, but you don't want to leave him alone because that's your man.
Right.
Until you leave him alone, ain't nothing better coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got friends that you just have to leave alone, have to stay away from. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's right. That's right.
Grow. You know what I'm saying? They stay on that same level. You gotta leave them. You don't want to leave them because that's your man, but that's just how life is. So that's a lesson for the youth. Sometimes that man you think your man, matter of fact, they really don't be your man. You go to jail or something, they don't send you nothing. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch who your friends is. And I had to learn that the hard way. Man, so
yeah,
that's a good lesson.
Now, you say you got shot. Give the people a little bit about how you got shot, because man, I ain't gonna lie. I heard from a credible source. You was in the streets. You were doing your thing. You was kind of playing like cops and robbers.
Hey man, like I said, I had an attitude problem. I had to adjust my whole attitude. I could wake up in the morning broke. I'd be on some crazy shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but something wrong with me. And it's because I ain't had no money. And then that's stupid, though. You wake up and you ain't got no money. Let's do something about it. Go get you a job or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people think, though, when they're young. Like, I ain't got no money. Something got to happen today, right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was done back then, man. A little attitude. So that's how it happened. But I learned from that, though.
Right. See, that's the thing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You said you learned from that, right? So why do you feel like a lot of people can't learn from their mistakes? Like, cause when I got locked up, when I caught my little felony and stuff, right then my little 3 years on probation or whatever, I seen like, okay, no, this ain't what I want. You see what I'm saying? So it seems like to me you had that same mindset after, maybe it was when you went to prison or maybe when you got shot, right? You had that same mindset, like, nah, this ain't what I want, right?
Dang.
So that made you adapt into going to barber school and becoming a barber instructor and having your own barber shop and doing what you're doing now, right?
Right, yeah, and then kids too. I got 4 kids. I love all of them too.
Okay.
My kids. But yeah, you start having kids, you don't want to do nothing stupid no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's over with.
Right. Shout out to the kids, man.
Yeah. I love my babies, all 4 of them.
We say you love all them babies.
Yeah, I just had one, man. He's 2 months old, named Cash.
Okay.
He came out healthy. That was a blessing.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I see your little girls, man. All of them be looking pretty.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I was about to just say, yeah, I got 4 kids of my own, man. But see, we ain't really making this about me. We here to interview you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, better.
So I wanted to ask you, what is it like coming from the streets, right, and then changing from going from the streets to transitioning into doing what you're doing now, as far as like being a barber owner and a barber instructor.
You know, you gotta wake up in the morning, so you gotta go to sleep. Guys want to be out all night drinking and shit. You got, bro, I can't do that no more.
Right.
But I look like being tired tomorrow trying to cut hair. You ain't gonna want to cut hair. So, like I said, it always go back to your friends. Them friends you was hanging out with all night, you can't do that no more. You want to be productive. And, you know, if you sleepy, you want to take a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that, you ain't trying to work for me. So
nah, I feel that.
Hey, that's the thing, bro. Like it all go back to my friends, man. I was gangsters, and that was the wrong thing to do.
Right at the time.
Yeah, it was fun at the time, but it was the wrong thing to do.
So listen, if you're watching this, having the wrong friends, man, can influence you to do some things you don't want to do, right? So if you understanding what he's saying, he's basically telling you change your friends. It goes to the people, places, and things, right? The people, you have to change that, like you said.
Exactly.
Because if you don't change that, then it'll lead you to going to prison, right? It'll lead you to getting shot. You see what I'm saying? So that take me back to where you at now, right? Shertown Barbershop. Shout out to Shertown. Now, do you feel like everything that you went through as far as prison, getting shot, the whole nine, right? Do you feel like that allow you to be a good business owner now? Because you know most like street guys, right? They learn from the streets. The streets teach people things that you can't get without being in the streets, right? So not unless you got a good parent, but the streets teach you stuff to where it's like, okay, when I get out of the streets or when I get out of this, I'm gonna do this, and when I do this, I'm gonna do it how I was doing this, but I'm gonna do it on a professional level, like a different level. Do you think that allowed you to be a good stand-up barber instructor and barber owner?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard getting out the street. So I always like double dutching, back and forth. But man, when you finally leave them alone, you're like, man, I ain't gotta worry about the police in my rear view. I'm riding around regular. You feel me? So it's a different feeling. But I think like you said, man, it's a lot of went through a lot, but all that make you your person you is. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, you know, that's why I'm asking. Like, do you think what you went through makes you a good barber instructor and make you a good barber owner? Is what I'm asking.
Right. I think you do, cause like I said, like I wouldn't everything I went through, I do it came out beautiful. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think it was a blessing. You know, you gotta go through something to be something. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it. The barber instructor, it came from like, you know, I'm getting a little older. I'm 39 years old, so I always wanted to cut hair because you know the barbers keep a lot of money. When I was growing up, a barber already had some money, so I'm like, yeah, I need to cut hair.
Right.
I need money on hand at all times, just like them. So that was the thing about it, like about barber. And then when I got a little bit older, I'm like, man, I could step it up a notch. I could be an instructor. That really will make my kids and them happy. My mother, shout out to my mother too. I love you, girl. But
shout out mom dudes, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, yeah, my mother gonna go crazy.
We got Barber Kiko in the building, man. One of Greenville's finest, man.
What's up, Slim?
Now let me get back to what I was asking you, man. I wanted to ask you again. Now, like, how is it juggling between being a barber and a barber instructor? Because when you a barber, you have to be here, right?
Right.
So when you instructing, you gotta be.
I go out of town to Trenton, North Carolina. That's why I'm instructing that.
Okay.
Angie and Rodney, thank you for Rodney too. That's my man.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm still learning, you know, because they got instructors in there that've been doing it for years. So like anything else, I'm watching them, trying to get better or whatever. So it's a process too, because eventually I want to be a full-time instructor.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So like, how did you get into being an instructor?
Man, because I don't know, I just seen an opportunity, man. I had to keep my son for like 2 years or whatever. He stayed with me or whatever. I'm like, man, I got to do something. This right here, some got to work for me.
Okay.
And that's what I came up with, man. Start studying the book, start reading it, and you'll forget, man. Like reading is alright when you, cause you know we'll forget to read or whatever, you know, the internet and all that.
Yeah.
I was just chilling reading the book, and I like to read in the car. That's kind of funny, but I like to sit in the car and just read. For some reason, I could study better in the car.
Okay.
So I started studying, man, for an instructor. Like I'm like, man, I kind of, because barbering is more than just barbering. You know, it's a scientific part about it too. You know, bones of the face, muscles. You know, I do massages, perms, relaxers, dye.
Okay.
All that hair color. It's a lot. You know what I mean? You don't want to have no women in your chair. Their hair fall out.
Right.
The girls don't play about their hair. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was fun learning because I hadn't sat down and read a book and learned since school. And you know, you'll take a time in your life like you ain't think about no book, and then that time will fly by. Like, I ain't read no book in a minute.
In a little minute.
Yeah. So you know, reading books it's fundamental, like they say. So
right.
Yeah, that was the thing about it. I started liking to study.
Okay.
Basically what I'm saying. So I said I'm gonna turn myself to an instructor because I want to study.
Yeah, you can learn more.
You stretch your brain. You know what I'm saying? You stay in the same spot, you're gonna be in the same spot.
So you basically you continuing your barber education.
Right.
So does that help you like continue to be like a better barber owner? Being that you could take what you're learning as an instructor and bring it here, and maybe like say if you got somebody new straight out of barber school, right? Come in, you can instruct them here in your own facility.
Right. That's the good thing too. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, a guy named Brian from Moles and Matt and Cedric from Moles, they taught me how to cut.
Okay.
And they were like, man, I'm gonna give you the game, Rodney too. And they were like, I'm gonna give you the game, and you just give it to somebody else. I don't want nothing from it.
Right.
So I always keep that in my head. And Moles is one of the best barbershops around. It's been for a minute. That's why I first started at Moles Barbershop.
Yeah.
That's one of the best. They got a style. Once you get that Moles style, you got something. You can take that anywhere in the world.
Yeah, you want that same style.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere in the world they want it. You feel me?
Yeah.
When Mo teach you how to do a fade, that's how it's gonna go everywhere in the world.
Right.
So you can take your skill anywhere in the world.
Right. Kind of like how the Bootsy fade.
Right. No,
everybody. No, I'm saying like. No, I'm saying like the Moles cut makes you want that same cut anywhere in the world, kind of like the Bootsy fade. You know
right. It's the cut with Moles give you, but it's the style too. Like you ain't gonna walk in Moles smelling like weed. He gonna be like, man, come on, you gotta walk out here. Like he got a style to him too.
So how he is.
It's a professional style. You
right,
feel me? So,
right.
And everybody don't get that coming out. They might go to a barbershop. They ain't thinking about that. They trying some money. Right. Moles actually teach you how to cut and treat people. And I learned that. And so I think when I teach people, I keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the questions that I wanted to know, I get them already. They ain't got to ask me. I go ahead and give it to them because that's what I wanted to know when I was a student like you. You feel me?
Yeah,
so I think I'll beat them to the punch. Like this, you don't know, I keep the line straight in the front. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you before you even ask me because I know I had a problem with that back then.
Keeping the line straight, right?
Yeah, you know that's the main thing. You man, I take nobody.
Yeah, your line. Motherfucker be ready to jump on you, boy.
Man, we in the hood. You know we at 14th and Murray.
Yeah.
Do that you want to around here.
In the heart of the hood,
man. You push somebody edge up back around here you want to.
Man, listen, if you watching this, you push that edge up back, man, you're gonna have a problem. That's all I'm saying.
Wrong.
What you say, dead wrong?
Dead wrong.
Shout out to Shertown Barbershop, man. We got one of the finest in the building right now. Let me ask you, man. I wanted to ask you, how was it growing up? Like, was it like it's when I say growing up, I'm saying as far as like, were you living like in a single mother house home, single father house home?
No, I had the best mother I could ask for, bro. Man, I couldn't ask for no better mother in the world. You know, my father has some issues in and out of prison, whatever, but you know, I still love him to death. That's my man, 100 grand. I love both of them. But I ain't really had no problem. My mother made sure I had what I needed. You know what I'm saying? I never lacked anything. Like my mother always had my back. So I ain't grow up dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? I had a good mother to this day. You know what I'm saying? My mother do whatever for me. So yeah, I can't relate to that issue. You know, people growing up with trauma and all that. I really, you know, I ain't go through that. I just was hard headed myself. So that's how I turned up. You know,
do you feel like you was only hard headed due to the fact your father was like in and out, not around here, he was here, there?
I mean, now that I'm older and I look back, you know, you can't really blame pops for nothing way back then. So, you know, you try not to keep no grudge. You'll get tired. If you sit around here thinking about some shit that somebody did to you back in the day all day, you'll be tired as hell for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why you tired because you think about negative stuff all day. You know, that's your father. You feel me? You always gotta go back and get that straight. So, you know, I used to have to, Man, the scariest thing in the world was riding to prison to see him. We used to have to ride like 2 hours to go see him. As a child, your stomach be hurting there. I don't want to see him, man. You know, I don't even want to go. I'm scared of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that kind of jacked me up. But then I started going to prison, so I don't know. It ain't do nothing. So I can't even really say.
So you can't really say
he affected me at all. You feel me?
So where do you think like the anger and being like kind of rebellious come from in the scene?
Man, I told you, bro. I had
because the money situation.
I had a problem. I wake up broke. Something has to happen right now, like right today. On hand, I need money, and that was the dumbest little mindset I had because I had friends that just started smoking weed. I had to have some weed every day when I was little. When I was young, I started smoking.
What age you start smoking weed?
Man, I started smoking about 13, 12, something like that.
Yeah, that sound about right.
Yeah, about 12, 13. I had to have some weed. So I ain't had no weed money. I had an issue. You know what I'm saying? Really, all I needed was a weed.
So do you think weed is like considered like a drug like crack?
Man, I think it's a gateway drug, like they call it in the books and all that. I think it leads to other stuff. You know what I mean? I do, but you know, it's getting legal in all these states. I think it makes you sleepy and tired. You know what I'm saying?
Make you not want to do
nothing. Not want to do nothing. So I wouldn't suggest nobody young do that. If you old, got yourself together, a job, retired, something like that, I feel like you should be able to smoke weed.
You think, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now this brings me to my question. Like it's gonna take me back just a little bit in the conversation. You said that you know, being an instructor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like the barbers that's coming up now, just off of instructing, do you see a lot of barbers that want to really like the hungry ones, like how you was, or do you see like a lot of barbers just doing it just to say, you know, they got their, you know, their barber license or whatever? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a couple, you know, it's a lot of guys. Cause once you learn how to do it, you kind of get fascinated with it. Cause it's like art, you know what I'm saying? So you love it after a while. And so I see a couple guys, you know what I'm saying, the people that love it, you know what I'm saying, still. And that's what makes me like motivated. Like he love this, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I still do. I mean, I love it. Like he love it. Right. Then you got some guys that's you know, their mother put them in barber school. They don't really want to go, so they just lollygagging around.
Yeah, just doing it just because your mama and daddy put them in there.
Right. I love to see people that want to learn how. Cause nowadays all they doing is spraying a little dye
on their hair.
Yeah, taking the business card, put it right here, spray, put it right here, spray, put it right. That's what they doing.
Yeah, I tell her, motherfucker, man, don't put that on me. Man, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
like. If you can't edge that thing up normal, regular way, you don't need to be cutting. You know what I'm saying?
They jacking pillows up at the house, dial on the pillows. It's crazy now, bro. I don't understand.
So that takes me to this question here. Do you think the pandemic caused a lot of like barbershops and other businesses to you know raise prices and kind of like price gouge in the scenes? You see what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like they closed down the barbershops during the pandemic, so couldn't nobody get no haircut. Everybody hair still grow every day.
Yeah, I remember that.
So what people was doing, they started buying clippers. So what the clipper sellers started doing, they went up on the clippers because they knew we needed clippers. We can't go to the barbershop. So we can't just take that loss like that. The barbers had to hand that down. You said they went up on us. We had to go up on, you know what I'm saying, the public.
Right.
So when the clippers went up, that's when the prices went up. But some people got out of hand with it, talking about $70 a haircut, all that type of foods, and they can't even really cut. Right. But I understood when it went up. But don't overdo it. You feel me? Like you already know you can't cut like that for real. Right. Don't try to jack the price up. You can't cut.
And I asked it because a lot of people don't understand. As a business owner, a lot of people don't understand. Right? It's always quality over quantity. Right?
I just put the liquor right.
No, oh damn, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
No boy over there.
Overdid it. Okay, hold on.
If you're watching this, don't mind that right there, man. We're going to cut all of that out.
It came off and everything. I'll put that back on.
We're going to cut all that out, man. Don't even worry about
it. That Kevin Hart liquor?
Yeah.
I ain't never had it.
Let me see something right quick.
It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful liquor.
Yeah, that shit.
I done got a spot on my damn pants. All right, we feel good.
All right, so this, all right, we back, y'all. Right now, you tuned in right here to the Media Perspective TV, where we conversate and not debate, and where we bring and drop game and not hate, right? So I want to ask you, man, do you think the price gouging from the barbers, right? Do you think that caused a lot of barbers to lose business? Because, like I said, it's always quantity over quality, right? So if you got good barber skills, you shouldn't have to charge an arm and a leg to get the customer or just to make some money, right? Because the lower the prices and as good as your work, the more people you will get. So would you agree that you make more money by having the skills and having low prices, or having the skills and overcharging? Do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight. Don't nobody really like to work. You know what I'm saying? You can say you love your job. Nobody really want to work. You might be on the couch in the house. So you know, of course, the high prices is always better because it's faster money. You feel me? But the problem came in because people can't cut like that. So you can, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
that's why I'm asking. Like, so do you think? Like that? Those barbers, the ones that's charging excessively high, right? Do you think the ones that's charging excessively high and can't cut, do you think they mess it up for the ones like you that can cut and you got a decent number on your cuts? You see what I'm saying?
see, that's the thing. The price and the talent not matching.
Right, that's what I'm asking.
So you're not really supposed to be charging that. Then somebody like me, I've been coming for a while. I don't even tax like that. You know, like I love to cut. I charge regular basic price. I don't tax like that. But you got some guys that start the game. I'm gonna break the game. I'm gonna charge the price. You can't really cut like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really kind of like, I understand you doing an appointment. You get out of the car, get straight in your chair. You know, people gotta pay for that. Then you got a good fade. People gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't cut. Kind of like, nah, brother, why you charging like that? I can go somewhere else.
Right.
But you know, I don't know, man. Like I said, I was taught the right way how to cut, so I ain't. Oh, for long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that price gouging is crazy because you gotta learn how to cut first. Don't just be a sprayer or a painter. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to learn your trade and then learn how to spray. They learn how to spray before they learn how to cut.
Right.
So, like, that don't make sense. So, you know, the prices is getting outrageous, but it's like not really, but your talent gotta match that.
Yeah, the talent gotta match the prices. Right.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking.
Right.
Now I want to ask you this. What do you think about, like, when people come up, right? You know how you came up, and you know how some at point of time you was down, you didn't really, you know, you was trying to make a way, like you said, the days you wake up, man, shit, I gotta go get it. Now, what do you think, like, now that you at a point where it's not like that, right? What do you think about the people that get to that point where it ain't like that, and they start buying all the flashy this and the expensive cars, and do you think that allow them to fall and be unsuccessful because they're trying to keep up with an image that they didn't once have? Because I see you still riding with the same car, you know what I'm saying? And that shows me that it's not about the flashy stuff with you. So do you think that you not having that mentality allows you to stay above water, like stay afloat, right?
Yeah, see, I messed around, found a good woman, a good one. So, you know, after that, you ain't really think about the girls no more. You know, the car really for the girls. You want to ride around, the girls want to see you. Find, you know, man, people love good cars, but once you get a good woman, and you know that changed a lot of things. You ain't really think about a whole lot of Jordans and foods. Y'all want to sit in the house, cook a steak or something, watch a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure that out too. I got a good Tamika, that's my baby. I got a good girl. Right. So that changed a whole lot, man. All that flashy food, my girl loved me, so I ain't really think about what everybody else talking about.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now that brings me to what, and I asked you that because, like I said, I seen it. I see, like I said, you still got the same car you've been riding around since I met you, and that's what I also want to ask you. Like, how was it coming from, you know, having to work here at this barbershop and there at that barbershop, all while trying to get to your own barbershop, right? And having the same, like, personal problems. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, man. About that attitude, cause like when you come, like, this is what people don't know. The hardest part about barbering is your attitude. Cause like nobody is naturally happy every day.
Right.
I might just came up off World War III with my girl at the house. And I gotta come to work and talk to you like everything cool. You talking about your girl. I'm like, I don't want to hear that really in my mind.
Right.
I just came off a war. know what I'm saying? So that, mentally is the whole thing about barbering. So that I had to adjust my attitude. Like I said earlier, man, my attitude was crazy.
Right.
I was doing shit before I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing to do. Always think before you do something. And then my mother told me something, man. My mother said, man, this was the best I heard this, man. I was like, yeah, you right, Mom. She said, you are what you respond to. I mean, if somebody call you a bitch, you react to that, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? She said, you are what you respond to. When I learned that, like, they can call me what they want, man. If I act stupid when they call me that, I am that. You know what I'm saying? So I keep Mom, thank you, Mom. That took me a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
no, that makes a lot of sense. Shout out to Mama for that knowledge and that wisdom, man.
That was great.
Yeah, that's real. That's real though, cause my aunt used to always tell me, bro, your actions and your consequences equal your decision.
Yeah.
So your mama right.
Right.
Mama, what's your mama name?
My mama name Zena Copeland.
Mama Zena. Shout out to Mama Zena, man, cause she right. You know, whatever you respond to, that does make you.
That make you that.
Yeah.
Whatever you responded to.
That makes you whatever you responded to, right?
Versus you just walking away, not thinking what they talking about. You feel me?
Right.
Man, that's what I had to learn. A lot of stuff don't need no response.
Right.
I always had to say something back.
Listen, if you're watching this, right, we've been kind of here, there, everywhere. This is the first interview, man, of 2026 for the Media Perspective TV. Right now, this is y'all perspective. This our perspective, and we're gonna get the world perspective, right? Like I said, we was kind of everywhere. I didn't really have I had my questions lined up, but you know, we just kind of
first time.
This is my first time, man. But you know, and we gonna keep this raw and uncut because we want y'all to see what it's like behind the scenes, what it's like when stuff messing up and all of this, right? So, what time you got? We got about 5-10 more minutes. Let me ask you this now. I asked you that right about your upcoming, because it's a lot going on the internet with Glorilla and her sister Scarface, aka Brorilla, right?
Yeah, that thing be funny, bro. I seen that shit online, man.
So what I'm asking you is, being that you came up, right? Do you think that you have to provide and take care of like your family, like your sister, your brother, the cousins?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, what you think about that, man?
I mean, you really got to, but I think they got like pride issues or whatever. Like she done disrespected a couple times or something. I mean, once you over there, you gotta stay over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until you say sorry. So and that's another thing. A lot of people don't say sorry. See, she probably did something to Glorilla, and they ain't had the sorry meeting yet. You know what I'm saying? But if you do something, you gotta say sorry, then we go forward. See, a lot of people just want to act like it ain't happening, just go back around each other. Nah, I'm thinking about that when we were around each other. You ain't say sorry yet. You feel me? So I think that's the situation with them. I think the Brorilla did something to the Glorilla, and they ain't never get to the sorry point. So she salty, the Brorilla, because Glorilla got money. But she ain't got a share because you ain't never say sorry. That's your sister, but you had to say sorry.
Yeah, for whatever you did.
Yeah, right. Y'all still sisters. That we could have got pat if you said sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't say sorry. That's another lesson too.
So you gotta say sorry. You gotta say sorry, man.
If you wrong, you wrong.
You got to address the situation at hand. A lot, like you said, a lot of people don't like to say sorry. I had that same run in. You feel me?
Right.
Something happened, and you know the people acting like they won't wrong for what they did, right? But at the end of the day, a sorry will make it right, because coming around, like Glorilla don't want to have to come around her and she done try to pull a gun on her.
Exactly.
Shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
So you my sister, but you did that and you ain't say sorry.
And you ain't even come to apologize. So So do you think that is like, so what I'm asking is, do you feel like being that you came up, right? Do you think that you have to provide for like family, like your brother, your sisters, your cousins? Or
I mean, naturally you're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Naturally. So you just you just a messed up person. You see your people messed up, you don't help them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
You know that's something wrong with you. So I would say you don't have to, but you should. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing good. My family jacked up. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want everybody to be all right.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm broke right now for looking out for everybody. Right now, I be having money, but I ain't looking out for it. Like I can't even go to the mall. If I go to the mall, try to give me some joy. I'm like, look, I got some kids though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna change from me getting my Jordans to me getting my kids something. You feel me? So
no, I respect that.
You know, if you got that mentality, you always gonna look out for your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The slight or major.
Okay.
So that's how I feel about it.
If you got the mentality, man, y'all look out for your peoples, man. Look out for your peoples.
That's all you got. Them friends fade away. Family still be there.
Yeah,
especially your brother, your sister.
Yeah.
I would have never did, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, really, I would have never did that though. You know what I'm saying? She came up off and now all you see her on the internet and all that, but you did it the wrong way.
Yeah. She could have came with a positive like said something about her sister, like, yo, I'm Glorilla, I'm Glorilla's sister.
Yeah, right. Made your own way.
Yeah.
She don't have to give
She
nothing.
Came with the negative antics.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I see what
you don't
you're
do
saying.
that. So that might last another month or two. After that money gone. She gonna be back to the same
thing.
Yeah, right.
Still needed a 2500
gonna go up though. You feel me? So she looking at like, okay, that's how you do with that little bit of money. I'm gonna show you I can get it. And that's what they do though. When somebody do something like that, you don't really go back and forth with them. You just get your money.
Yeah.
So next time they see like, hey, looking better, smelling better, got more money, long time.
Yeah.
That's how you do that.
That's a fact. Man, so let me ask you this. We about to wrap it up, bro. We almost done. Let me ask you this.
Take one more of your shot, man. I don't know what this is.
Shit, you good, man. I think that's that Kevin Hart.
Yes, it is, man. All right, man. I've been on the Julio today, but yeah.
Okay.
What you was saying
though? I was asking because I heard you say, when you go in the mall, sometimes you had that thought. Because I'm a father myself, right?
Right, you're a good father. Every time I see you got your kid.
Hell yeah, I got to, man. It's mandatory.
So you got 3 girls, so I know I go.
Right. So I'm asking you, like, do you think that because what I want to ask you is, like, because you was a single father at one point, right?
Right.
So, like, do you think that when you was a single father for the time that you was, right? Do you think that allowed you to be able to have that mentality, like, okay, I'm about to go get me some J's, but when you get there, you start thinking more about the kids versus than you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. That's how I go. When you start seeing your little, just like you, like, hey man, I gotta look out for my people.
Right.
Ain't no other way around that.
So you think being a single father made you like build that mentality?
I think so. Cause I ain't really care until I seen like he really gotta go to school every day. I really gotta get you up and take you to school, and all that.
So you kind of seen how it was for like the single mother.
Yeah, right. I did though. I much respect all women, man, especially singing. I know women 4 or 5 kids, and that's amazing. I gotta be taken care of. So shout out to single women, man.
Straight up, man. Shout out to the single mothers,
amazing, man. Like right now, my girl breastfeeding. I look at it like that is amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
That's kind of like, and it's funny because breastfeeding is the best thing to do for the child.
Yeah, you can see the development.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
faster
they move way faster than they do when you give them that powder milk.
Right. Yeah. That'll make you look at a woman different. Like, they are amazing people, man.
Right.
And, we gotta keep that in mind, man. We can't keep talking about women and doing crazy stuff when especially hitting them. Never put your hand on them.
Right.
So I learned
some women though. Some women. I'm not gonna say they deserve what they what they get, but some women put themselves in them situations. I'm gonna say that. You see what I'm saying?
What, to get hit? Not
to get hit, but to like some of the stuff that they go through as a woman. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pretty much say to get hit too, because if you know he beating on you, right? It don't matter how good the D is or what he did for you. The abuse it overshadows all of that, right? So why stick around in it? That's why I said they really more so put themselves in the situation.
Man, you got somebody beating on you, man. You gotta leave him alone. There's something wrong with him, man. It ain't gonna stop. They do it one time, they'll keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with him. So,
right.
If anybody, I recommend you leave. You know what I'm saying?
So we kind of drifted off a little bit, but let me go back to the single father thing, because it's a lot of single fathers out there, bro, that's probably going through like the mental the mental breakdown of having to, like you said, get up and take the kid to school every day, get them dressed, get their homework done. Like, how was that like at the time that you was when you was doing all that? Like, how was you mentally? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, before all that though, I wake up about 6:30. I prayed every day, so that had a lot to do with it too. Though I ain't gonna say I prayed every day, bro. I still do. I pray every day, so that had a whole, that was the most to do with it. Matter of fact, it's a whole lot that had the most to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray, man. So that's what I did, bro. I trusted in God, and I've been going like that.
Okay. Now that brings me to the energetic intelligence part of this interview here. I like to ask all my interviewers or all my guests, shall I say, I like to ask all my guests, man, like you said God right then. Do you believe in God?
Man, what? With the way we believe in God, who is the Father Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth,
Yeah.
as the scriptures have said. We believe, we used to have to read that. Man, I grew up in church.
Okay.
So yes, what? I do. Man, I
Okay.
grew up at the Holy Trinity. I went there when I was young, Sweet Hope. Good. I was baptized at Good Hope.
Okay.
I always prayed every day, bro. So that's how I've been all right, cuz without that, man, I don't know where I'd be at.
Right. Nah, I respect that because a lot of people don't understand that, you know, God is the creator of all things, right? And he's the reason that most energy aligns the way it does, right? That's why he asks you to change your mind. A lot of people don't understand, right? Listen, if you're watching this, you got to change your mind, man.
Okay.
You got to change your mind. Your mind is an energetic being. It's a frequency, right? And like you said, like the man said, praying. When you pray, it sends a frequency. It sends a like an energy message, right?
Yeah.
And it's up to you as the human being to believe in what you sent, right? The message that you sent, right?
Man.
So when you used to pray, did you used to actually believe that God would bring you through whatever you was praying about?
Oh, most definitely. He did it every time. I remember, man, the feeling of coming from church when I was little, it was always a good feeling. Then my people, my aunt started on roads. She used to cook after church.
Okay.
So ain't nothing like going to church and eat something good to eat. You know what I'm saying?
After the fact,
chilling,
yeah.
That was the best feeling. Then that whole week was straight. You feel me? Because I went to church, prayed about that week. Go to do it again Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I always knew whatever I prayed for, I was gonna get it. Yeah, I always have.
Right.
So, you know. That was my whole mentality, man. Do the right thing, and we all. It don't even matter about your religion. We all know right from wrong. We know when you doing right. You know when you fucking up.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
So it don't matter what religion we do right. You feel me?
Yeah.
And right things can come to you. So that's how I look at it, man. It don't matter. It don't matter your religion. We just trying to be better people and do the right thing every day. Not disrespect nobody. Don't disrespect no women. Treat our brothers good. You know.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with speaking to the man. You know, stuff like that. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be me personally. I'm just trying to be. I done been so messed up for so long back in the day. I remember how I was that person. I just try to do the right thing every day now to make up for that. You feel me?
Yeah. So you feel like you try to make up for some of the stuff you did back in the day.
Right. I'm like I might go to McDonald's, you know, so I might buy me a number 7, I think it is, that bagel with the steak. That thing bang.
Yeah, them
like
Jones is
yeah,
good.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That bagel, I don't get no that sauce on it though. That breakfast, I'll hold
Yeah,
that.
hold that.
And I get the real egg, the white one. So then
get the real egg, y'all.
Get the real egg, right? But yeah, I might see somebody home and they buying some breakfast. So I just be doing little stuff like that though.
Yeah, no, that's respect. Doing good deeds.
Trying to offset that thing because I was a messed up person one time, bro.
No, and that's respect. I definitely can understand, man, because it's like, and that's what brings me to what I was saying earlier. Like you being in the streets, it allow you to bring the good side of you. You see what I'm saying? You know how they say you got the devil on one shoulder, angel on one shoulder. So it's like that's what you're doing when you say you offset. Like that's like the balance and the balancing part of life. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So when we get older, we think about the stuff we did that was
back in the day. Yeah, that's true.
It stay in your head. You ain't gonna forget that.
Yeah.
So you always trying to like do good. You're like, I remember I did that. Though. I don't care how long it been ago. You remember you did that.
Yeah, that's real.
So you know. Stuff like that, man. That's why I love the kids, man. I try to treat kids, older people, elderly. You gotta respect your elders too. Y'all out there listening, man. We got a lot of elderly people that are beautiful people, and you know we tend to forget about them. But you know, I got an aunt, man. I love her to death. I need to go see her right now. Matter of fact.
True. Yeah, it's good to stay close to that family, man, while you can. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They give you wisdom, bro. You go talk to the old people. You think they don't know, but they know.
Yeah, they be knowing.
Yeah, they been around. For real.
Yeah, I was just talking to a 90, I think she was 91, 92-year-old lady last night. And yeah, I was listening to her. I'm like, yeah, she knows. That's why I said she knows some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Segregation, all that.
You gotta soak up that game from the feet of the old heads, man. And that's what it's about. You feel me?
Right. They ain't around for no reason.
Did you hang with a lot of old heads when you were growing up?
Man, I didn't. I hang around a bunch of stupid little guys. We want to smoke weed in the car.
Yeah, drink. Yeah.
Get pulled over. Everybody, somebody ain't dead. little stuff like that. I ain't the type of guy, man. We crazy, man. It's crazy. It took me a long time to wing off on that, man. Like, you guys really. And then when you go to jail, but they don't see you nothing.
Right.
Just sitting there home, you like, my mama and them only want to send me $20. You like, what them guys? But look, when you get out though, they want to get you an outfit. You know, man, nigga, I needed you when I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So listen, y'all, if you watching this, man, this is the free. Sorry, I'm about to say Free Mind TV. We done changed all that around. Listen, if you watching this, this is the Media Perspective TV, man, and you done heard the man tell you 5 times, change your friends, bro. You gotta change your friends, the people, the places, and the things, man, because that's what's gonna trap you and keep you in bondage, bro. And if you trying to adapt from being in the streets and to getting your own barbershop, your own hair salon, your own studio, your own whatever, right? You got to change your mindset. You got to change your people. You got to change them places, and you got to change the things, right? And that brings me back to the energetic intelligence part of this interview, and not just the interview, this whole podcast, right? Because you have to align your energy with positive things, bro. You can't keep being with the same homeboys. Just you pull over and you know he got the gun, but he want everybody to take the charge. You feel me? You can't keep doing it if you want to get to where this man is with your own barbershop. You're doing barber instruction. You see what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people out here that's gonna watch this, that's in barber school or want to be a barber, right? So I want you to get them before we go. This is gonna be my closing right here. I want you to give whoever is out there. I want you to give them some motivational words, to where, you know, to let them know if you can do it. Basically, you see what I'm saying?
Basically, man, just stay humble out here, man. You get some money, man. Like, you ain't got no money. Act the same way, man. You gotta change that because you got a little bit of money, man. And that's basically my whole thing, man. Your attitude, bro. You ain't gotta start thinking before you act. I always had a problem with acting before I think. Think though. Like, really, is this really worth it? It really don't be worth it though. Like, but you act before you think. So that'd be my little thing though. Think before you act. We do a whole lot of stupid stuff because we didn't think about nothing before we did it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And like I said, when my mama said, you are what you respond to. So it's sometimes it's best to walk away, don't say nothing, than to say something. You feel me? So man, imagine the little incidents you would have been through. If you ain't say nothing, just walked away, it would have been a whole little different thing. You feel me? And I think about that now. If I had walked the fuck away and I ain't say nothing, it would have been a whole different outcome.
Yeah, a whole different ball game.
Prison, I got to charge all this food, money. My mom and them spend their money. All that could have been avoided if I walked away. You ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call you, you know, the B word. You just being smart if you walk away. You feel me? You know, they call you pump, whatever. You are what you respond to. Yeah. So that's what I get to you, man. You are what you respond to.
You are what you respond to, man. I appreciate you for tapping into the Media Perspective TV, man.
No doubt, man.
Listen, man.
Appreciate
I
you
need y'all to.
man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I need y'all to like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Shit town, we like dead in the smack of the hood. 14th and Myrtle. 14th, we know right over the bridge. You got Shit Town, Midtown, Lucky Town, whole little shopping street for you.
Right in the heart of the hood, man. We out, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.